Next lecture is going to go ahead and cover our next concept, which is also kind of the second half of the previous concept, dealing with income and entrepreneurship. This will cover the entrepreneurship side of things. So let's skip that. All right, so entrepreneurs, you guys probably heard that term a lot throughout your lives when somebody's being an entrepreneur or entrepreneurial. An entrepreneur really is someone who organizes, manages, and assumes the risks of a business or enterprise. Basically, they're an agent of change. They're kind of a game changer. They bring about new solutions to problems that we all have, or they're innovators. They really kind of change the game, and they're a vital resource when you're thinking about economics. You need those innovators. You need those people who are pushing the envelope, thinking of new ways to solve problems. They really are kind of more or less game changers. Again, that's kind of like the best way to describe them. There's no real easy way to just kind of pinpoint an adjective, but if you think about it as an agent of change, a game changer, that's kind of the best way. Again, it's all about discovering the new ways of combining resources. It's about providing solutions to problems. It's innovation. You're talking about in several different ways that entrepreneurs impact not only economics, but also just in terms of social, cultural, political, technological ways of life. Basically, if you're a successful entrepreneur, you expand the size of the economic pie for everyone by addressing those unmet needs of society and generating new opportunities as a result. If you solve a problem, well, you can create a whole new industry. You can create new jobs for people, new technology. There's so many different ways that entrepreneurs impact economics. And if you're talking about economic growth, well, a lot of studies are showing that entrepreneurial activity has a major impact on economic growth. They're concluding about 1/3 to 1/2 of the differences in economic growth rates across countries can be explained by different rates of entrepreneurial activity. Again, these studies are not completely concrete, but nevertheless, they provide trends. And the trends show that countries and communities and areas that see a lot of entrepreneurial growth, a lot of entrepreneurs kind of rising up and taking on these solutions to problems, actually can help their states and their communities grow quite a bit economically. It's really kind of prevalent if you have a society, a community that has strong entrepreneurial spirit and some really successful entrepreneurs, well, you're more likely to be successful economically and show that strong growth. Again, it's not universal, but more times than not. Skip that. Here are the videos. I'm going to post them on alongside the slides themselves, but I think it's a really interesting conversation to have whether entrepreneurs should be viewed as heroes. If you think about them as problem solvers, innovators, agents of change, a lot of times we tend to kind of view entrepreneurs as kind of like pulling themselves up by their bootstraps and being celebrated as business folks. But should they be viewed as more heroic than that? It's kind of an interesting discussion to have. That's pretty much it, guys. So the assignment this week is you guys looking into 3 entrepreneurs that you admire and kind of analyzing what's their impact, how they get started, and just it's a way of you guys actually kind of taking it out and viewing people that you think are successful and kind of look up to. So hopefully you enjoy that. All this will be posted on Google Classroom. As always, if you have any questions, please email me. While you're here, you get the joke of the week. Why was the vacuum left behind? Well, it was collecting dust. So please fill out the Google form with that joke. And like I said, if you have any questions, please email me. But again, this one's pretty short. Entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial spirit and entrepreneurship is pretty straightforward. So I didn't want to take up too much of your time, but thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe, and I will see you later.